Hey everyone, welcome back. So today's video is September favorites. I have a large variety of things that I want to chat with you guys about today. So many good things this month, and so let's just get into it. So I'm going to start off with my wine favorite. So I picked this up at Trader Joe's, and we've been enjoying, I say we because I've had company, but we've been enjoying a variety of lovely beverages this last month, and I didn't save a lot of them, so I'm sorry about that. I usually post on Instagram though, so cheers. When I don't film like consistently, it's like completely starting over all over again. And I get really bored with my background, so I like to like film in different parts. So obviously this is another new location. Let me know if you like this or how the sound is. It's a little bit echoey, but my house is kind of echoey, and so I don't know how to fix that. Anyways, back to this wine. We're gonna probably need to pour a glass of this real soon. I love how they feature at Trader Joe's. That's what I was saying. Like they write out the notes about it and everything. So I think that's incredibly helpful, especially for people who want to venture out and try a new varietal, or if they're just completely clueless as what to buy, or you know what I mean. So anyways, this is lovely. So on the back, I would have to say that the description truly matches how it tastes. So it's a rich mouth-filling balance of lush tropical fruit and restrained vanilla and toast with hints of caramel and creme brulee, making a delicious complement to herb-crusted fish, roasted chicken, or light pasta dishes, or just by itself, quite honestly. Actually, this has been pairing really well. I've been doing some spicier type foods, and this pairs lovely with that. I am full on in fall mode. However, it is still hot outside. Like, as I'm filming this, it is going to be a high of like 96 again today. Let me just tell you guys, and I hate to gripe and complain, but all of us, my whole family, we're really over the heat. And we're kind of over Texas. We're kind of like, I know, like we're grateful to live here, and we've made great friends and stuff. And we love our house, and we love our neighborhood. It's just, we're just not used to having no seasons. Is this camera moving again? You better not be, seriously. We miss cool weather, we miss snow at times, and you know, our time is ticking for how long we're gonna be here, so that's always a plus. But you know, I never thought that I would become a person that can't wait to move, or like would enjoy the adventure of it, because it is truly adventurous. But when you're like a military family, you get used to like, okay, what's next? You know, it gets a little bit hard to stay in one place for a while. Anyways, I digress. I'm making my house look and feel like fall. I'm full on in my fall cooking. I got my recipes that I love to cook in the fall. I'm burning my candles. It just doesn't feel an inkling like fall outside. Like I wanted to wear my fall sweaters, like, you know, dig out all my fall attire, but I can't, you guys. I'm still in t-shirts and shorts. It's so peckin' hot. Okay, this candle. So I filmed an entire Bath & Body Works candle haul. I did full-on descriptions of all of the candles that I purchased, so please check out that video if you haven't. It was one of the videos I posted in September here. But this is my favorite. I bought two of these. This is Chestnut and Clove. I actually really like the color of this. It's like a beautiful, more muted terracotta. It's like the frosted glass. It's just a really beautiful done candle. It smells so good. This is a candle you're gonna want to buy a couple of, because it's a scent that's gonna carry you into winter, very much so, and it very much reminds me of Christmas. So we're talking warm roasted chestnut, fresh ground clove, cedarwood. Oh, it's like woodsy and earthy and spicy and manly, and oh, so good. But I want to talk about something else that's super random, but I was kind of looking through my kitchen. I wanted to share this mayo. So this is from Primal Kitchen. So I buy this mayo at Costco in like big, huge containers. But I seen at H-E-B, my grocery store here, they have the garlic aioli mayo. So if you like garlic, this is fantastic. It's incredibly garlicky. So if you don't like garlic at all, you probably wouldn't want to try this. But if you love garlic, it's so good. Like you put this on a BLT, or whatever, like really, it's so good. So the garlic aioli mayo, this is what it looks like. It's really good. As far as the specs on it, if you have like special diet, I eat everything. Like I'm not picky. I was talking to somebody the other day and they're like, well, what do you eat? Like I'm like everything. They're like, do you eat healthy? I'm like, no, not always. I literally eat healthy and not. Like I eat everything. I love food. I could talk about food for hours, but we're not gonna do that. This is paleo-friendly, soy and canola-free, cage-free egg, sugar-free. It's like super healthy, but anyways, it's fantastic. So while we're still talking about food, I did make, let's see, 3 recipes. I'm going to link them below. 2 of them can be found on my Pinterest board. So I love Pinterest. I could get lost in the food section of Pinterest very easily. So follow me over on my Pinterest board. A lot of the recipes I've pinned I've actually made too. But the first one I want to talk about is a gnocchi recipe with pancetta in it. If you're craving comfort food, seriously, just make that. And you need to make that and serve it with like crusty bread with like EVOO and balsamic vinegar like dipping and a glass of wine. Absolutely delicious. So I made that. The other recipe I made was a butternut squash and bacon pasta, and I actually made it dairy free. So for those of you who don't do dairy, it's fantastic. It is, and it's actually from a blog of a lady who does a lot of allergy, like if you have a lot of different allergies to things, like she focuses on making recipes that are, what'd she say? This verbiage is probably going to be incorrect, but like allergy friendly. So no matter what kind of thing you're allergic to, she makes recipes free of those things, if that makes sense. But make that recipe too. That was also fantastic. And then the third recipe I actually got out of my, I always show you those magazines that I pick up on the magazine stand, whether it be the All Recipes or the Better Homes and Gardens special edition. Like they always do really nice magazines. So I made a farro, pancetta, and Brussels sprouts dish, like a side dish. Seriously, you might be thinking, Chelsea, Brussels sprouts? Really? How can that taste good? Just add pancetta. It tastes amazing. You won't even know that you're consuming it. And I love the farro. I had never previously bought farro, or I don't even know if I'm saying the word correctly. Here I am over here trying to sound all fancy and stuff. I'm not. I just like to mess around in the kitchen. This is just basically a food favorites video. Let's be real. I did want to quickly mention, I've had a few people ask me, and I don't always remember to link it in my Saturday videos about my espresso maker. So I'll insert some footage of what it looks like, but I bought it last year at Best Buy on Black Friday, and it was a good price. So you could be on the lookout. But Amazon, I think, also has a decent price on it. And so it's by Breville. It uses these little Nespresso pods, which you can also buy off of Amazon. I buy variety packs. They have flavors, they have non-flavors. Like you can basically buy several of these. It's like a K-cup, but a smaller version. So I love my specialty coffees. I used to go to Starbucks often. Usually every time I left the house, that would be my treat, would be to get myself a specialty coffee, especially at this time of year, fall and winter, not so much in the summer because it's so hot. I don't know how you guys live in the South for your whole life. I'm a griper, okay? I don't like the heat. Who does? It's so hot. I'd rather be cold. You can always put cute things on. You can put layers on. But once you're hot, it's like, it's game over. You only can get so naked, We really love our espresso maker. We use it all the time. And so I do recommend that brand. I have a few other appliances by Breville, and I have had no issues with those. I feel like they're very well made, good quality. I found some cute clothes this last month too. I posted a Target and Walmart haul of some fall items. I'll link that below. I don't want to rehash my favorites, but they are my favorite because they're new and they're fabulous and the price is right. So I just want to let you know in case you missed those videos, and I'll link them below. Really love those lace tank tops that I found at the Buckle. I just one day decided to wander in there, and lo and behold, there was way too many cute things. So that is in my fall. I'll just link both of the fall videos. I just didn't want to rehash everything, but they're still super favorites. This month, hands down, the standout thing that I've been watching is Downton Abbey. And I know it's not a new show, but there is a new movie that just came out this month. Now, no spoilers, don't tell me nothing because I haven't finished all of the seasons. There are 6 seasons. I'm almost finished with season 5, so I'm almost there. Highly recommend that show. Highly recommend it. I can't say everybody would enjoy it because I don't know if my husband would, but maybe. It's a period piece. It takes place in like the mid-10 to 20s all the way through later in the 20s. It's a British show. I love their accents. I love all the fanciness. Like they get dressed to the nines to go to dinner in their house. Like crazy. But it's a fantastic show. I'm really enjoying it, so I definitely recommend it. I don't know when I bought this cleanser. I think it was either August or I shared it with you, but it doesn't matter. I'm blowing through it. This is the Deep Cleansing Oil by DHC. I got this at Ulta, and I purchased this in the past, but I do not believe it was from Ulta. I know you could also buy this on Amazon, but it's just a really nice basic cleanser. I don't use this to take my makeup off. However, I think it says that you could. I use the Drunk Elephant cleansing balm. I like to go in with a cleansing balm first when I have a full face of makeup on, and then I'll go in and wash my skin with a cleanser afterwards. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. But this is really nice. I like to use this as a cleanser by itself, like every day. I don't find that it's too greasy because it's oil. I think the main ingredient, I threw the box away. I want to say it's like grapeseed oil or something. My face has become, I think it always has been, and I just didn't treat it that way, incredibly sensitive. Like annoyingly sensitive to try anything new. I've noticed just a lot of ingredients are just really irritating to my skin. I'm not at my best right now because we have been living it up since my husband came home. Seafood, like the seafood diet, like where whatever you want. And my face always breaks out when I, don't eat the best of foods. So anyways, I digress. But I haven't been wearing a ton of makeup. It's been too hot. So I've been enjoying that cleanser as a daily cleanser, in and out. It's just fantastic. I remember talking about this in the past, but I have this little size of the C Tango multivitamin eye cream. I've had this in the full size before. I think it was last year that I was talking about this. I've gone back to using this, and this is really nice. So I have this one, and then I have the Belief eye cream, which I also like. They're both very hydrating, a little bit different formulas. That the Belief one's a little bit more creamy gel, where this is like creamy, and I really love a more hydrating under eye situation. My under eyes are kind of dry, my skin's kind of dry. Like as I'm aging, things are just, there's so many weird things going on, guys. Like I don't even know. Like I thought I had issues when I was like, 26, 27, 28, 29. No, then you hit 30, and then you hit 31, 32. Mid-30s, and suddenly it's like, bam! New wrinkles, fine lines, white hair. I have white hair. Like, I just got my hair colored, but I now have to have him do the gray coverage. Otherwise it doesn't work. It doesn't take. Anyways. The joys of getting older. I need an eye cream, and I need to religiously use an eye cream. Oh, hey, girlfriend. I know. She's like, Mom, why are you filming here, and why did you shove the couch into the entryway? It's because I had to put something in here to absorb sound, because otherwise it's going to be too echoey. You should see this jankety setup I just got. Anyway, oh, what's up here? Another product that is newer to me, I finished up my other primer, and as you know, I've been committing to like one primer at a time, one foundation at a time, one concealer at a time. I've changed my ways in collecting all those things and letting them go bad and then throwing them out, or my face starts breaking out because it's like old and rancid. Long story short, I'm committing to one thing at a time. Not when we're talking like color cosmetics, but like basics. So the long-winded intro to that is I've been using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I've been wanting to try this for a long time, but I've been distracted by all the other new releases and other things people recommend, and I just never got around to buying it. I don't love that it's in a pot, so you gotta stick your finger in there. But basically, this is like a moisturizer. The smell of it, though, it kind of smells a little bit like citronella. I don't really like that about it, but I love how it's a lightweight moisturizer, skincare kind of based product as far as priming your face is concerned. That's kind of what I do nowadays. I prefer a primer that's not silicone and heavy. I used to use all that stuff, okay? I just found that now with the kind of skin that I have and all the new life marks that show up on it, I need to go lighter. Less is more. So I've really been enjoying this. I think anybody could enjoy this. I don't see why not. It's not such a heavy moisturizer that you're gonna feel like, like your face is gonna melt off later in the day. It's pretty good. I have been blown away by how much I'm enjoying applying my skincare to my face when it's cold. So I got the Drunk Elephant little mini fridge. It is so cute. My kids love it. They're like, it's so cute. I don't know what it is about little things, but they just make your voice gets really high and you just talk baby talk and ridiculous to the mini fridge. But I've been really enjoying applying cool things to my face, especially when it's still hot outside. It just feels so good. I'm loving this eye cream's cool to my face. So I don't know, this is definitely not a necessity, but I think there is some like truth to having your skincare products refrigerated and them lasting longer. Now, I haven't gone out and like researched this whole thing. All I know is from a like feeling emotional standpoint, it feels really good to put cold skincare items onto your face. It's just such a cute little thing just kind of sitting in the corner like my skincare fridge. That sounds so over the top, does it not? So I posted a few get ready with me videos this month, and one of the foundations that I had been using to try out animals walking through, I'm sorry if this whole setup just fails and falls. My animals are walking through the maze here of me trying to film. The NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. It's what I'm wearing today. It is, I really like it. I think I've settled on this being the next foundation that I'm going to purchase. Now, I still really like my It Cosmetics CC Cream, but that can be a little bit thicker and fuller of a coverage. Well, it is. It's intended to be. But sometimes you want more of like a lighter foundation, you know, maybe you don't want as full of a coverage. And I feel like I can get really good coverage with this foundation. I think it is a buildable. It says sheer to medium, but I feel like even on one layer gives you more than sheer coverage. I'd say at least light. But I really like it because I feel like it covers up what needs to be covered up, but doesn't look like just too makeup-y. I'm just really not into that makeup-y look. I want to be able to go outside, pull out a mirror and look at my face and see my skin. Like, I don't want to see just, you know how that looks in the sun? It looks fantastic in pictures. It looks fantastic on camera. And even on YouTube, sometimes I watch back, I'm like, oh, I should have worn more makeup to make myself look more flawless. But in real life, then I can't leave the house because I feel like I'm overdone. I'm overcooked. It's just too much. And the more and more I do this, it's like I started out not really wearing much makeup. Then I started this channel. And I progressively started doing more and more and more because you're totally influenced by your environment, right? And then I just like came back to life and like got out of my days and was like, you're putting on too much. It was making me look older and like, why does this not want to stay on here? In like not a good way. And I feel like now that I'm in my mid-30s, putting on too much makeup is actually aging me the wrong way. Like, you can look really pretty and pulled together without just like a pile, you know what I mean? And my last favorite, I always save my lipstick favorites for last. I always do my wine first and my lipstick last. This is a little product that my friend Jelena gave me, and I pulled this back out again, and I really like the formula of this. It's just so comfortable. It's by Lancome. They're the Le Absolu lacquers. This is number 306, which is like a really pretty mauve. I'm wearing this with Urban Decay Naked Lip Liner. Now, I think it's actually their OG Naked. Like, we're talking like a 7-year-old lip liner. It's more mauve-y, so it kind of intensifies the color of this. This can be built up, but it is definitely a little bit more sheer, but I like that. I like to be able to control how much, okay, there's what the color looks like. I like to be able to control how much, you know, maybe you want a sheer wash of color that day, especially if you're not wearing a ton of makeup. It's buildable, it stays shiny like that, and it's so comfortable. It doesn't like get clumpy upon itself. That's gonna do it for all of my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself today. I just feel like a total train wreck when I come back to film after not doing it for a little bit. It's like you have to relearn how to do everything. I'm hoping that's our next place, like when we move. I'm hoping to have a dedicated filming space because for the last we've been here 3 years. For the last 3 years, I haven't had a dedicated filming space, so I have to set my stuff up every time, which is why nothing is consistent. Things are never in the exact same place. The background's always changing. I mean, I kind of like that. I like to have different things going on, but at the same time, it can be very frustrating and just annoying to have to set things up. And is this exactly where it was last time? I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will chat with you again soon.